Now let's style the dialog a little bit. So under the CSS, let's start with the image view name. And we're going to want to set a margin here to space it out a little bit. So I don't want to add left or right margins, just top and bottom margins, because I want everything to just barely fit inside of the dialog. So let me go ahead and add a 10 pixel margin to the top and a 10 pixel margin to the bottom and 0 pixels on both sides. And then I'm going to add a border. Actually, I'm not going to add a border. I'm going to control that depending on whether it's editable or not. I'm going to make the overflow hidden and white space, no wrap. And then I'm going to set the width to 800 pixels. So the same width as my image. And then for the page image, which is the image view image, I'm going to set a margin there as well. 10 pixels, 0 pixels, 10 pixels, 0 pixels. There's shorthand for that. You can just say 10 pixels, 0 pixels. So the description, this is going to be the thing that I turn into a rich text edit box if it's editable. So width is 800 pixels and height, let's start with 200 pixels. So some room but not too huge. And then we'll add a border. Actually, I'm not going to add a border here as well. Once again, this will be controlled by whether it's editable or not. But we'll add a margin. 10 pixels, 0 pixels, 10 pixels, 0 pixels. And then this image view metadata table, I don't want a border here. And I want the width to be 100%, which is going to work out to 800 pixels. And then let's use the same margin as everywhere else. Except this time I don't want to add a margin to the bottom, because that's where the image goes and the image has enough margin. And then I don't want any padding, and I don't want any border spacing. And then for the cells inside of the image view metadata, I also don't want any padding. And then for these columns, image view owner, sharing, and delete. And up here, align is left, align is center, align is right. Okay, so it's looking okay. The delete button's going to go here on this side. Spacing looks fine to me. And that's where the description goes. It looks kind of weird if it's empty, so I am going to put a border there. So that's the image view description. Okay. So fine for now.